What are you doing here?
I've been waiting for you for quite some time. We meet again, Master Proxy. I imagine you've already managed to gain some info from the conspirators about some people who wish to use sacrifice to launch an attack on New Eridu.
How do you even know about that? I only just found out myself.
Because I've been watching you this entire time. I know many things. But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere hopes of working together. I need to find Bringer's belongings.
Bringer's belongings? Did he even leave anything behind?
Oh, he did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed, but what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack. Find it, and we'll finally know what they are after.
Who do you mean by they?
The Exaltists, of course. They're always lurking whenever something related to sacrifice comes up. Actually, the Exaltists and I, we have a bit of shared history. But no more than that until you officially agree to work with me.
I'm still not sure.
What's not to be sure about? We both share the same goal, and I won't harm you. By the way, might I ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you?
Well, that's not really what proxies do.
As I expected. Not to worry. You're an invaluable proxy. All I require is for you to guide me. I mean, not even my darling Lord Phaethon can fight in the hollows.
Hang on. What did you just say? Your darling Lord Phaethon?
That's right. The best proxy in all of New Eridu. Lord Phaethon. Don't tell me you don't like him.
Yeah, I'll spill the
You're
beans, why
probably
not?
not going to believe this, but I'm actually Phaethon.
You're an outstanding proxy, that's true. But Lord Phaethon's a cut above. No one could ever replace Lord Phaethon. But I know how you feel. You're actually one of Lord Phaethon's fans too, aren't you? So he's your biggest role model in life and you hope to become just like him, right?
He's putting on a show. For sure. Right? There's no way. There's no way. Nah.
How should I put this? I'm not really a fan of Phaethon.
I get it. You're ashamed. Because you love him so much. I went through a phase like that once. But it's okay to be brave and admit your love. Relax. I'm with you as you make your journey, fellow fan.
After inexplicably joining Vivian's informal fan club, listen to her go on about her love of Lord Phaethon for nearly an hour.
Oh my. Once I start talking about Lord Phaethon, I just can't help myself. Look at the time. I suppose that's all for today then. I'll be in touch with more news.
So I was caught up in chatting with a fellow fan that I almost forgot why I'm here. Found out that the remainder of Bringer's belongings ended up... where the remainder? Sure. It should be hidden in a hollow in the outer ring. Need to make some preparations. Let's meet up in the Blazewood later. Don't worry, I'll protect you, Proxy. I won't let you get hurt. I didn't know we were proxies. Because, I gathered information from my intelligence. Oh, yeah. She's affiliated with Hugo. Hugo. Yep. I may look this way, but I've got a pretty impressive job and I know many secrets. We work together. What's the deal with you and the Exaltus? I might spoil the Exaltus schemes, whatever they're planning. I will stop them. This time I absolutely cannot. Look, just think of it as my personal beef with the Exaltus. Whatever the case, we're on the same side here. It's getting late. We need to get back and make some preparations. See you in Blazewood. Vivian leaves in a hurry, and she seems rather reluctant to discuss her relationship with the Exaltus in detail. I used to be one of them, saw Faith and was like, oh my god, and then she's been hooked on ever since. Hooked on Faithin. Well, are you sure we want to head straight into the hollow? Maybe we can hold on, use the old method and connect with Eos instead. That'd be the safer option. But if we connect to Eos, Vivian might recognize us. After all, she's our fan. Let's just go in. Don't worry, I have you with me. You insist, Belle. Alright. But if anything happens, make sure you stay safe. Then we can stay in touch at any time. Still worry. Get myself out if anything happens. Good. If anything happens, I'll get back up for you immediately. Alright, let's take a break for now and wait for Vivian to contact us. After some time, a message from Vivian arrives. Time to head to Blazewood and meet her. They said a long-ass afterstory. Oh. Oh? Opal Squad? What the hell? Hi.
Proxy, you're here too.
I didn't expect to run into you here.
What are you two doing here? And is that a new look I see, Ambi? I'm here to investigate that incident.
Recall the incident you experienced with Ambi and Trigger. A relevant detail have been recorded as tapes and logged into the video archives. If you have time, you should go and refresh your memories with them.
I've recently dug up some clues about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious and keeps demanding me to prove my identity. So, to gain her trust, I decided to meet her dressed like this. Now that everything is completely finished, this uniform doesn't really represent anything in particular. For me, it's just another outfit now. We all have to move on someday.
I'm helping her. I want to make sure whoever's behind all this is caught. Ah, and who's this young lady?
Name's Vivian, she's my friend.
Her name's Vivian. She's my friend. We're
Ambi, one of the Cunning Hair's most powerful members. And Trigger, an Opal Squad sniper. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
Sorry, I cut her off.
You know us?
Looks like someone's done our homework. Is it because of the proxy?
You two are practically celebrities. And because of my work, I've got loads of info when it comes to anyone with a name around New Eridu.
I see. Seems you're handling your work well.
Let's prepare to enter the Hollow. Unless you have any further questions, we'll be taking our leave now.
You're going into a hollow? Proxy, you plan on going in like that? Yeah, that's right. I've recovered quite a bit lately, so I don't need any protective equipment in the hollows.
You don't wink at Ambi and Trigger, who both notice your signal and don't ask any more questions. Right at that moment, a rather familiar-looking lady appears.
Huh. Aren't you that lady from before at the auction?
Hello. I didn't expect to see you again, young lady.
Vivian, are you alright? You look depressed. What's wrong, Vivian? Are you feeling okay?
It's nothing. I just drifted off for a moment there. So then, what are you doing here?
Don't worry. I'm not here to scam you. I'm waiting to meet someone.
Don't tell me. You're my contact for intel?
That's me. Ambi from Silver Squad, I presume? Pleasure to meet you. All right. I'm going to exchange some information with Miss Ambi here. So if you'll excuse me.
Sienna steps to the side with Ambi as they discuss something. Meanwhile, you look at Vivian with some concern.
You're
I'm looking
not
too hot.
So good. Everything okay?
I can tell you later, but not right now.
Okay, that's all the information I got for you. In return, I want you to do something for me. Take me into the Hollow. I left something very valuable inside. I have to find it.
Seeing as we were just about to go in ourselves, why not join us?
It's fine by me. But didn't you say you were investigating something?
It's fine. There's no rush. Right, Master Proxy.
Huh? Yeah. There really is no rush. Sure, let's all go together.
It'll be safer with more people, and we'll find your missing item more quickly.
Thank you.
To the hollow with the others. There's no HDD system down here. We're just gonna go all meet up at the entrance and say, hey, we're going. Okay. Lady Squad, heading out. Why'd you suddenly decide to help her? Thought you didn't really like her. Proxy, do you believe in fate? I believe what you said before about the chosen one. Sure. Things happen. Sometimes we don't understand it. Sometimes it's just slap us in the back of the head. You see, I've always thought that a predetermined fate is a very sad thing. Proxy, actually? No, it's nothing. Let's hurry and head into the hollow. Soldier and B. Soldier 0 and B. And Trigger.
So, what is it that you all plan to do here?
We are here to look for something extremely important. New Eritor's future may well depend on it.
Right on cue. Move behind me.
Show no mercy. Recalibrating.
Copy.
Keep up the...
Focus up.
Now it's my turn to ask questions. What exactly is it that you're investigating?
Since you're familiar with the name Silver, then you should know that it shouldn't exist anymore.
Weird. Both
What I'm
black because
investigating
it's
has
funny.
something to do with it.
Wide open. Time to... Increase firepower. Support in position.
Off balance.
I'll pierce right through.
How do I catch out?
Quick shot. Ether vision activate.
Wide open.
You're in my sights. The melody of combat.
Sounds Proxy. Let's use that fissure to head to the next location.
Random fissures. Sure.
This is the place.
So, what is it that you're looking for?
A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere. Please, could you all help me find it? It has to be somewhere among all this stuff here.
Sure, I'll start looking.
I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with her then.
Thanks, but you don't have to worry about me. Go ahead and accompany the others. I'm sure it'll be faster that way. And sorry for wasting your time like this. I know it might sound strange, but I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
Remember the legendary artist mentioned by the host during the previous auction? Unrecognized during his lifetime, his work was discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Sounds like quite the nice story, right? In reality, those art collectors are to blame for his death. Pompous big shots discovered his talent and even wanted him to craft figurines of famous works. Someone as proud as him would never agree to such a thing. Not only did he refuse, he also wanted to expose their schemes. Some days later, he suddenly took his own life. I knew it. He would never do something like that. Those big shots silenced him. How do you know all this? Because that legendary artist was my husband, Mira's father. Adultness. Thank you, but I may not need it anymore. So, who are these big shots you're talking about? Given the circumstances, it's fine to tell you, it's the Ravelock family. No matter I just discussed with them, Zambia is also related to them. The collectible you asked me to bid on earlier, I should have probably returned it to you. Don't worry about it. But isn't your husband's final work? It's fine, our bond doesn't need to be anchored to any object. I don't need those works to remember him. So much better off in your hands than someone like Hartman's. Roxy, may I speak with Miss Selena alone for a moment? Sure. Vivian and Selena step aside and discuss something in private. Right, regarding the matter of finding the ring, I'm entrusting it to you. It's my wedding ring. I'm extremely grateful to you. Sure. Ah, that's what the mini cargo is. So there's no mini cargo in this area, in theory. I don't like that in theory bit. Find some food left in the hollow for unknown reasons. Clearly there's no sign of the ring Selena is looking for amongst these items. Roxy, if you're hungry, you brought some food with me. Thanks, I'm not hungry. Do you think I want to eat those leftovers? You actually do, just a little bit.
There's leftover food here. I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
Neither do I.
There's mini cargo here. I just want to travel faster, but I know, like, my main character ain't that fast. Find a plush toy. After squeezing it and kneading it thoroughly, you realize it doesn't have what you're looking for. No one would hide a ring inside the stuffing of a plush toy, right? Don't worry, there's nothing inside. Already gone through it.
A toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
Find a lunchbox. After bracing yourself, you crack it open and peek inside. Whether you're lucky or unlucky, the box is empty. If you were to put a ring inside a lunchbox, it would spoil the taste. Is that the main concern?
It's a fancy lunchbox?
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
Find some scattered oil barrels. After carefully searching, you find nothing resembling a ring inside them. Selena actually wants to find the so-called ring? What do you mean? She says she's looking for the wedding ring, but she also said she doesn't need any object to remember her husband. We've been searching here for so long and found nothing at all. Maybe the ring never existed in the first place. It was just an excuse. Let's go back.
What's wrong, Vivian? You seemed worried for a while now. Mind the blind spots.
I'm worried about Sienna.
Her location should still be safe.
I hope so.
Keep up the...
I'm calling her Selena. Apparently it's pronounced Selena. Oh well, she's down on the floor. It's fine. Wow, she looks real banged up. By the time you turn, you discover Sienna with her eyes closed peacefully.
Her vital signs are gone.
What happened?
I guess this was her final scam.
Shortly before.
There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm going to die in here. That's my plan. I'm very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter. So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through Ravenlock Insurance. Once some time has passed, could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? That will secure a generous compensation package for my daughter. It's only what the Ravenlocks owe me. A pity, yes. But it's the only way I can squeeze it out of them.
What makes you think that will help you?
I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this. But it's something I must do. I have to leave something behind for my girl. I have to give her a chance at life. If it's okay, could you also please pass a message to Mira for me? Tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's body is corrupted, withers away, and turns to dust, my love for you will always be there. Thank you. You're a good kid.
After saying this, Vivian falls silent for a moment.
She was betting that we'd help her.
So, you were aware of this the whole time?
Yes. Because I saw it.
You have future vision. Vivian falls silent for a moment, and if recalling the memory of back when she shed the tears in front of Xena.
You might not believe me, but I've had this ability to see the future since I was a little girl. But the things I see are always something bad. Plagues, deaths, disasters. That's all I've ever been able to see.
It's all that kid's fault!
She's seriously jinxed.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us.
It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Sorry. I'm sorry.
What good is saying you're sorry? Things like this keep happening every time you open your mouth!
How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. Nobody wants her around.
If only she would just disappear.
I just wanted to warn you all. I'm sorry.
After recounting the stories of her past, Vivian stays silent for a long time, as if struggling to break free from the shackles of those dark memories.
Every time it's the same. In the end, there's nothing I can change. Sometimes I even wonder whether it's me predicting these things, or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
Vivian, it's not your fault. You were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Thank you. No matter what. I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace. I hope no misfortune, whether I foresee it or not, ever happens to anyone.
So, Miss Vivian, do you always cry when you have a prophecy? Yes, every time a prophecy appears, I can't help but shed tears. I used to wonder if I could just hold back my tears, then maybe those bad things wouldn't happen. But I just can't do it. No matter how hard I try, I just can't. Being too hard on yourself. Vivian falls silent for a moment, seemingly unwilling to continue the topic. Tiana said that the compensation from the Ravenlock's family hollow corruption insurance is enough to settle her daughter and heir for life. It's hard to imagine the notoriously stingy Hartman engaging in such a money-losing business. Maybe Topps demands it? Maybe he wants to improve his reputation. And I think so too. Actually, there have been rumors that the Ravenlock family has fallen out of favor with Topps for a while now. So they become so desperate, afraid of being abandoned by the mighty Topps. Deanna is actually a skilled intelligence broker. She retired from the business a while ago. So no wonder she was able to gather classified information. Said she tried many ways, but everything was useless against the untouchable Ravenlock family. She still couldn't avenge her lover. I believe everything she did was meaningful. The same goes for you, Miss Vivian. Everyone, it seems there are ethereals nearby. It's no longer safe to linger. Let's keep moving forward.
Proxy, do you believe that the future can be changed?
Who knows?
In my memories, this has happened countless times already. Why can I only see these misfortunes? Why can't I even have a sliver of happiness?
Now you pay. Keep up the...
Proxy, the fissure that we're looking for is up ahead.
Right on cue.
Show no mercy.
Outbound. The target's weary. Focus up. What you deserve.
Ultimate is, gotcha. I didn't know how to cash out, I didn't remember. It was ultimate.
It's time. Dissolve. Wide open. Quick shot. This bullet will reach its mark. Support in position.
Time to pin them down.
I think it's about time.
We should take that lady out of the hollow. You guys go on.
Thank you.
She gave us the intel we needed, so this is the least we could do. I hope everything else goes well for you.
You're gonna leave.
Master Proxy, is there anything you'd like to know? You can just ask.
After prophecies of data, sir, let's wait until you feel comfortable telling me.
I'm curious about your story, Vivian. But we can talk more once you feel ready. Don't worry, I can wait.
You're the first person to ever say that to me. I'd be happy to share my story with you. These premonitions I see are not within my control, and they always come to me in a flash, like a flood of images in my mind. Most of the time, I see death, disease, accidents, and disasters. Of course, there are also some non-fatal mutilations. But every time, without exception, they end up happening. And I can never prevent or change them. That's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand.
Why would I be offended? That's just who you are, Vivian. Besides, we're friends.
I've always considered this ability as a curse.
It's not a curse. If anything, I think you've been given a gift.
Thank you. Really? Well, it's getting late. Bringer's belongings ought to be around here somewhere. Let's take a closer look.
Found it, the vending machine. Bringer's belongings are probably stashed away in here. Why the vending machine? That's the intelligence I got. Maybe Bringer thought this was a good spot? Anyway, let's look around here first. We searched the vending machine up and down, but find nothing.
Looks like it isn't in here.
A different vending machine altogether. Keep looking for mini cargoes. Maybe you'll find something over there. Buddy. Oh no, we can't enter the pool. What a missed opportunity. These two vending machines? Anyway, there must be other vending machines nearby. Should be the one. Bringer's belongings. Where could they be? Search the vending machine in front of you thoroughly. Was sold nothing.
Strange. There's nothing in here.
Machine. Roxy, I have a feeling. Bringer's belongings are definitely inside the vending machine in front of us. Is this your prophecy? I believe you. Alright, search it thoroughly. Probably search the vending machine and still find nothing. Just as you're about to give up, you kick the vending machine by accident. Where a drink would normally roll out, a worn-out notebook appears instead. The notebook. Wow, Master Proxy, how's this? So this is how it's done? Leagues ahead of professional intelligence brokers. Bye, Hugo. Bringer's notebook, old and worn looking, and seems to have a lot of locations of interest marked down. Huh.
This is it. This notebook is what Bringer left behind. But I don't know what these markings on it mean.
You and Vivian flip through the Bringer's notebook together, ignoring the surrounding danger for some time, until the shriek of an ethereal suddenly rings out nearby. However, a moment later, a strange yet familiar figure materializes to block the ethereal, disposing of it with ease.
Well, hello, Master Proxy. It's been a while. Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your lives.
I would have protected the proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not, dear companion. I have complete confidence in your strength.
They do know each other.
Hang on, did you say companion? So you two know each other.
Apologies. I didn't have a chance to mention it before. I'm actually part of the Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird.
That's right. I was only able to slip in during the auction thanks to some help from Vivian backstage.
So, the whole time, you were only bidding on the collection so you could get backstage and mess with things?
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any ulterior motives here. As you've probably heard, Mockingbird is a renowned Phantom Thieves syndicate in New Eridu that, despite its longevity, has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members' identities to this day. So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird Phantom Thief can show.
Sure.
That sorta makes sense.
Your trust is most appreciated. Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies like yourself.
We need your abilities.
Before you make any decisions, please allow me to briefly explain the concept behind the Mockingbird Syndicate. We all know there isn't anything in this world that's fair. A prime example being the uneven distribution of wealth. People from tops splurge on luxurious collectibles, while the poor have to gamble with their own lives just to get by. Of course, besides wealth, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love and hate. It's all just so unfair. Somebody has to do something to tilt the balance of the scales. And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far more than they deserve and give it to those who deserve to have more. If you ask me, that's enough to be considered a form of justice.
Agree or disagree? Work for your wealth or step on others for your wealth. Depends on how you feel.
I don't really agree with this form of justice.
No matter. Words inherently come with limitations. I intend to let my actions do all the talking.
Of course.
However, aside from these philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hands to deal with. As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of sacrifice to launch an attack on all of New Eridu. We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. Something those pompous housekeepers would never be willing to do. And the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice core, is currently in my possession. I think that makes this a highly competitive deal. We share the same goal for the moment, stopping the impending disaster from playing out.
I need some time to think about it.
How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't you bring Lycon along with you? He's got the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep me in check. That would put you more at ease, right? Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided they aren't from public security or HSO.
Well, if you're willing to let my friends come along, then you've got a deal.
Great. It's a deal. By the way, Proxy, this is for you.
It's a collectible. Collectible gifted by Vivian. Looks like it's expensive and exquisite piece of art, but seems hollow inside. Might that mess with its value? You can open it, meaning there's something inside.
Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything comes up.
After leaving the Hollow, Hugo and the others return to the video store. Hi. Oh. Oh, weird. Controlling Hugo. Since we're already at the video store, should we ask Master Proxy to recommend this, some films? I apologize, everyone, but I need to take my leave and go take care of my art gallery now. Do you actually own a gallery? I also need convenient social identity for various reasons. Our gallery owner works quite well. Although, alright, I'll stay with Master Proxy for a bit longer. But Hugo, you've been oddly busy lately. You're not hiding something from me, are you? Well, shortly before... Sapia. The best way to show past incident has occurred. Hello, my fine, refreshed man. Oh well, if it ain't our dear collector, Mr. Hugo, long time no see. I assume you finished the task I asked you to do, yes? Don't be, done as promised. I've already found the buyers for the goods you gave me. Those orders of big names among them. Of course, I also recommend your gallery to find to them as instructed, and spread the word about it in the circle. But get rid of all this exquisite stuff so suddenly, you're not in trouble, are you? If you had funding issues, I'm also your guy. Got friends who offer loan services. Interesting. Oh no, it is Hugo. Thank you for your concern, but my cash flow is very healthy. I have more than just you as my middleman. In essence, I'm here looking to boost my gallery's reputation in the scene. I see, so those rare pieces in your collection definitely caught a few eyes. Sure, they're all looking forward to collaborating with you. Thank you for the kind words. Alright, getting late, I should head off now. See you next time. Oh, time to find that guy. I remember him mentioning that he would dress up in something more presentable this time. I have no way of fast traveling. I will have to take the metro like a commoner. Let's meet at Muna Square. Assume Idle man. You are? When the musician's third string breaks, the gatekeeper whispers to me in which hand hides the coin for the underworld ferryman. Are you okay? The clinic's that way. A shame, such a handsome fellow, but... Sorry, my mistake. I assume the old man? Yes? The musician's third string breaks, the gatekeeper's whispers to me which hand is to hide the coin for the underworld ferryman. Huh? Are you still LARPing at your age? Only people my age would like it. Sorry, my mistake. The musician's third string breaks, the gatekeeper whispers to me in which hand hides the coin from the underworld ferryman. The left hand holds death, the right hand holds deception, but the raven has already flown away with the answer. I can't get over the embarrassment every time I say this. It's quite poetic, isn't it? A meeting with Hartman has been scheduled, and he'll be waiting for you in the same private suite. Or should I say, waiting for Hugo, the renowned collector and gallery owner. Thanks, I knew I could count on you. Still, I have to ask, you're not looking to make the Ravenlocks your enemy, are you? And if I say I am, like I could stop you anyway. You already caused a scene at the auction, that rope of heroes stunt. Can't believe you came up with that. Hartman's been on the move lately. That organ trafficking case from before is linking to him too. I also heard that they're dropping big money on some kind of drug research. Ravenlocks have always been a bunch of cold-blooded bastards, doing kinds of messed up things that make your blood boil, swept everything under the rug with money and power, leaving the victims with no justice. But Hartman, he's the worst of the bunch. Rumor says that he personally took out the previous heir, fought his way to the throne. I know, relax, I didn't plan on chasing with him head-on. Closing on him head-on? Sure. You better not. I don't want to witness Mr. Burlock's folly to try to crack a stone with an egg. Wait, I don't want to witness Mockingbird's folly. Sure. What did I say? Mockinglocks? Sure. I want to witness Mockingbird's folly to try and crack a stone with an egg. Is Hugo the original heir? I prefer to see it as more of a gambit. Never win a serious argument against you anyway. Don't forget, the Ravenlock family's in bed with those Exaltus lunatics. Who knows what awful scheme they've been cooking up lately. In any case, as your old friend, I sincerely wish you all the best. Thank you. By the way, how was Lycon doing lately? I haven't seen him in a while. What? I know you two split up, but it's been years. Are you still not over it? Don't know. Don't care. If there's nothing else, I'll get going now. Alright, fine, good luck. The students nearby seem to be having an intense discussion, and you hear a familiar name. So that Mockingbird Phantom Thieves Syndicate only looks flashy, but hasn't actually accomplished anything, right? Tops remains unshakable. Those big families are just a step away from getting total control. It's possible that even the mayor can't keep them in check. Doesn't that mean, doesn't the mere existence of Mockingbird serve as some kind of warning? Every time they release a crime warning letter, fear erupts amongst those evildoers. Really? But what can they actually change? And it's probably just a game. The big shots, Mockingbird is just like a fly. Annoying, but not deadly, so they just let it be. But what do you think should happen? If you ask me, if you have to dismantle everything from within, if you truly want to change. Without power or influence, it's all futile. The first step should be accumulating resources by any means necessary. If possible, joining Tops. If that to establish a new order, the old one must be demolished, just like creation requires destruction. It sounds exactly like something a villain would say. Is it really possible to join Tops? Many would probably defect immediately. Who would turn down money? Almost time for the meeting with Hartman. Time to go. Your invitation has been confirmed, esteemed guests. Would you like to enter the private suite now? Enter the suite. Boys. Let's see. One who has business with Mr. Hartman, correct? Mr. Hartman's time is extremely valuable. He has graced you with his meeting amidst his busy schedule. I sincerely hope you bring something substantial to the family. Why not? I stand here precisely because I have enough leverage. You had better.
How about it? Will you work with me?
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am Mockingbird.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in Tops will significantly improve. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for Tops.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes.
Elgato. Please. Elgato.
But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance? If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
I appreciate your trust.
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast?
Army calls over the waiter, pours out 2 glasses of some expensive-looking deep crimson liquid. Puts his glass, nods to Hugo before draining it in one gulp. Hugo flashes a smug grin as he follows suit and takes a gulp.
Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you. All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena!
She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
Father! We have to punish him!
Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. He should have been kicked out ages ago.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled!
He has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Hugo, well done. My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top. Like Hugo here, who was willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
But I...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo. As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
But Father, before this, I was #1.
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser, even if it's by the smallest margin. And there's no reason for a loser to exist. This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
That really brought up some unpleasant memories. It won't be long. Soon, it'll all be over.
On the other side, after Hugo leaves. Foxy, you look like you've had something to say. About the Chosen One. Well, truth is, you've always wanted the chance to work with you. Hugo said you're the best proxy he's ever met. Chosen proxy, in other words, the Chosen One. Fine, I believe you. By the way, are you free now? If you're not busy, would you mind taking a walk outside with me? Anywhere is fine. Arrive at Lumina Square with Vivian. Game had to
Thank you
load.
for escorting me here, Proxy. Today was quite eventful. If I were to head back now, you're a child that only brings misfortune. People have been saying that about me for a long time. I used to feel hurt and resentful. But now that I think about it, it's perfectly normal for people to react that way. Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more? Maybe fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny. But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift. Thank you, Proxy. I'm so glad to have met you. And you're also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet. I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame. Like, I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self. Perhaps people really do possess an aura, and ours just so happen to be extremely compatible. By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past. But judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family. I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason. And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly. I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother. I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person. I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
After chatting for a while, you say goodnight to Vivian. It's getting late. Time to head back to the video store and get some proper rest.